I really want to do this. I lost a couple pounds a couple years ago because I went vegan, and I'm not really a vegan anymore. I try to be as much as I can a vegetarian.
What was that experience like? You didn't enjoy it?
No, I did. I watched this movie a couple years ago called Earthlings, and it just shows us how we treat animals, and it just made me really sad. So I decided to go vegan, and I thought I was being a vegan for a year, and then I realized I was eating Morningstar, which has egg whites in it, and I got annoyed and mad. And
never mind.
Yeah, I was like, F that. And every once in a while I'll have shrimp, but I don't eat cow or chicken. And the thing is that most people are like, oh, you stupid vegetarian, and they don't understand, because some people don't have a real reason for it. They just choose not to eat meat. But I've actually found that there's so many messed up things about the way our food is made. We are so unaware of where our food comes, and the direct negativity that is like involved in getting that frozen bag of chicken into your freezer.
Yeah.
And so I decided just recently that if I do buy anything, it's got to be organic, because I know that that's coming direct from a farm where it's from the farmers. And I just think people need to be more aware of what we're putting in our bodies, and the fact that, like, the FDA allows, and this is a proven thing, allows so many cockroaches in our food and so many rat hairs in our food. That's allowed in our food.
Yeah.
So no matter what, you're ingesting things that
don't belong.
Yeah, and you know what? There's probably no harm in eating cockroaches. They probably have whatever, but I don't personally want to eat that. So I'm trying to be more aware. And that way someday, like, when I have kids, I can teach them. And because I think a lot of people, everything is so readily available to everyone now.
Yeah.
It's causing us to be a little lazy, and that's why I think the obesity rate is so huge, because they're just pumping us full of crap.
Yeah. So would you say that eating well is what you do best for your figure?
You know what? It is now. I'm really trying to. It's so hard, and if that's like the one gift that I can give to myself, is not putting garbage in my body, because I live in Los Angeles where the smog is disgusting, so I'm already messing my skin up just by living here. And the best thing I can do for myself is just watch what I put in my body. And there's something about your blood pumping and the adrenaline, and it makes you feel better. And I think a lot of people's self-esteem would rise if they just got outside and took a walk.
Speaking of your self-esteem, let's wrap it up with a beauty tip. What is do you have like a motto or one way to ensure that you look good before you go out?
Oh God, I'm such a tomboy, and I always had other people do my makeup, for shoots and stuff, and I just started learning how to do my own makeup.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when it comes to beauty tips, every time somebody asks me that, I'm like, I don't know. But the one thing that I can stress to everybody, and it's just the most important thing, is taking care of your face and taking care of your skin. And a lot of people don't use lotion, and that's so crazy to me, because that's what's going to keep your face wrinkle-free. And so I'm constantly lotioning and putting stuff on my lips, just because I don't want to be all wrinkly someday.
Mm-hmm.
So and my dad has this whole regimen where he totally strips down to his underwear and just lotions his body, and he's got creams for every area. And it's true. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but that's what's going to keep you young and keep your skin looking good. And that's my beauty regimen, I guess.
Yeah. You're also helping, I guess, women, we'll say plus-size women, right, with your new clothing line.
Yeah, we just put it on hold right now because I'm actually working. It costs so much money to do a clothing line. And I thought, because we were actually buying the fabric and taking it down to a seamstress and creating designs ourselves. And one of the things that we want to do is make bigger sizes for girls, because nobody really goes up to a size 28 with really nice clothes. And we made a couple basics, which we still are selling, I think. We might be sold out, actually. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna put that on hold right now. I'm actually working with Forever 21. I just did a model search for them. But I've been working with them. They just opened a plus line called Face 21.
Oh.
And it's by far the cutest plus-size clothes I've seen. And it is so reasonably priced. Nothing really goes over $30 at Forever 21.
Yeah.
And it's actually made well. I mean, they also have a men's department, certain stores, they have men's departments, and I got my boyfriend a jacket yesterday, and I couldn't believe it was $30, and it's like thick and sturdy, and I just thought, here's a company that's actually doing kind of like what we were doing with my clothing line, is we were offering, good quality clothes for a really cheap price, because the way the economy is today, it sucks. Nobody can afford anything, but we have to buy clothes. It's just, it's human nature. So I really am like, not just because I'm working with them, because I'm not their spokesperson in any way. I'm just working with them.
Yeah.
But their clothes are amazing now. And,
can you confirm that you will stay in this industry, creating clothes, if not helping, for example, like Forever 21?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. My whole goal is to be the voice of real people and really getting to the heart of matters, such as self-esteem. And I will always be, in one way or the other, here to help people and the voice of reason as much as I possibly can, and working with Forever 21 to help create, one of the things we're talking about is creating a little edgier plus-size line.
Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday, and I'm so excited to even consider talking about that. And whether I do it or not, we still put the idea out there. So, they're going to do it anyways. And I've been started taking photography, and I want to take, girls' photos, because I know that I can make them feel better just, with my camera. Because I do, I go to photo shoots for my clothing line, and I'm always, like, pepping the girls up. And so I just think that, self-esteem can be risen in some of the smallest ways, and it's just about being unselfish and just doing something kind for someone else. And whatever media form I can do that on, whatever platform I can do that on, I'm always going to do that.
Yeah. So if we want to keep up with you, I know you have websites. You also have websites for the clothing company. Your MySpace is myspace.com/Mia Tyler.
Yeah.
Also your Twitter. You're on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook, but I keep it friends only. That's like the one thing that I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this like...
We're going to have to make you a fan page.
I think I have one. I have a fan page. I don't really... I got to check it. I went on there a couple times, but I let people like add their own stuff. But I keep Facebook private just because I need to have one place that's just kind
yours.
of me. But I'm on Twitter all the time. My favorite thing is coming home at night, turning my Twitter on and checking it and seeing your cute drunk Twitter. And I always know when you're having a good time because you spell everything wrong, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to hang out with you.
No, you have no idea. Like, whenever I'm like, I have friends in San Diego, and I'm like, I will make it a point, and mark my words, that I'll contact you just so we can have a cocktail. Or you can watch me have a cocktail and you can have some wine, because I know that's what you like.
Oh my God, I would love, I love your Twitter. They're so funny.
Mia, an absolute pleasure, really. Thank you a million times over. You're absolutely beautiful, you're stunning, and you're down to earth, and I sincerely appreciate our time together.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, you too.
All righty, bye.
Bye.